welcome to Wednesday night's episode of the Blitz Pickup. I'm back. I'll try to be here the whole episode. I know I've kind of been out on you guys, and I apologize for leaving you with two crazy co-hosts that we're turning things up today in some spaces. But we're going to talk about a couple things. Armstead thinks that the Dolphins are perfect, and of course we are. Well, some of us. But we also are going to talk about some joint practice matchups and what we're looking forward to. And we're going to grade Grier and McDaniel's tenures so far as coaches and GMs. So without anything else, Tony Lou, you can come on up now.
Let me already look.
Glad you put me around. You already know.
Hey, what's good? You say you gonna try to stay on the show the whole time?
I'm gonna try to be here the whole time.
Boy, hey, Lou, it's some discrepancy that our HR department gonna have to put our foot down. Listen, man. If she don't stay this whole show right now, we gonna suspend somebody.
Well, Tone, you know what it is. She'll probably have to go answer one of them DM people. She'll probably have to go leave for a minute. What's good? What's good, y'all? What's good?
What's up? I feel like I haven't seen y'all in a few days, even though I know y'all were cutting up today. I ain't gonna lie.
Even the only reason you seen us now because you ran out of your PTO.
well, Jess, I just want you to know. See, I think this show is going to be able to sustain, right? I think we'll be here for years to come, right? And I just want you to see this. You're the third party in this, Jess. In 2027, if Tony brings up any text messages from me to him in 2020 about 2025, hey, Jess, I'm going off. Right? If you want to elaborate on that? If we're in 2027, Jess, and he starts talking about a text message in 2025, just know I'm on his ass. I'm telling you that.
Hey, Jess, hey, Jess, I want you to ask him one question.
What do you mean by
that? Hey, man, listen.
You elaborate on that?
Hey, I can't write. Hey, Jess.
We need a hat that says, can you elaborate on that? And then it says the Blitz Pickup on the side. Like that should be a hat that we need.
That's going to be that. We
need that.
We working on it. Yeah. Give brother time to go on vacation and come back, man. I'm being full work mode after that.
Jess, all I'm saying is I don't have time right now. We're trying to run a show. I can't elaborate right now. We're trying to run a show right now. You know what I'm saying?
Lou, if he brings up any text messages in 2027 that can't happen in 2025, we better have a company card by then.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yo, so you mean to tell me I gotta pay for text messages? What are you doing? Anytime minute? Oh, wait a minute. We got a Mama Lou signing a site. Yo, listen, Mama Lou is back in the house. Shout out to Mama Lou. I hope you like the renovations. We had to switch some characters around. Hope you approve of the new squad so far. But shout out to Mama Lou in the building. She ain't been here in a while, huh? Sean in the building, Sean. I see you too, Tone, Lou, my niggas. Then you gonna forget about our
messy.
Oh, wait, hold on. I like this. Carolina, my boy, David. We on the way. Oh, hold on. Mike, it's 22 of y'all in here already, man. 4 likes. 4. Nah, y'all could do better.
I know we can do a lot better than that.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, y'all we can't have more new subscribers than we got likes. Now, we can't do that. Y'all got to get it up there. They're watching Tua training camp highlights. Oh, that's why they perfect. I'm guessing that's what you're thinking. Mr. Polk, I see you in the building. Good evening, Tone Lou. Tone Lou is Jess and Alex, aka the Blitz Pickup. Everyone hit the like button. Subscribe and support the Blitz Pickup. Let's go. Facts. Shout out to Mr. Polk, always in here. Over Mike, always over. Yeah, well, we got here before. I know you talk about over 8 o'clock. It's
all I know. All I know, Tone, true Fin fan. I seen that comment about us Cubans, right? Us Cuban. I can't believe it's one of my Cuban brothers taking a shot at me, man. That's crazy. First of all, I wasn't the one running late today. By the way, I'm just pointing that out.
First 48.
Hey, it is what it is, man. I can't take the blame for everything, Tom.
He said, I thought we didn't care about what Armstead thought. Keep on listening, El Cap. Just keep on listening, my good brother. Oh, Mama Lou says she love y'all. We love you too, Mama Lou. Hit the like button, y'all. Oh, shut.
Absolutely. Love to my mama, man.
Oh, Sean say just already know what it is. Okay, that's why you ain't gotta mention her. All right, he must be one of them DM people. You know what? Let me leave that alone.
I don't even know what that means, but I'm not gonna ask for an elaboration.
Oh, shut. Let me find out, Sean. Let me find out. 28. I know, man. Lou is wondering who is the young lady and where is Alex. I think he mean. Oh. I know. Yeah, he talk about
I
Mama
haven't
Lou.
been here in a while. I'm sorry, y'all. My son had surgery. I moved states. It's been something. Hence the new background, as usual. I normally have my curtain behind me. It's a new background for right now. Because your girl is moving. So,
all right, we ready. Y'all ready? Tony, you wrong for that.
Absolutely true Flynn fan. By the way, absolutely. I'm just jobbing, bro. You know you're my guy.
He said, I'll never take a shot at my Cuban brother. I'm just enlightening the masses how we do things. You know, you my boy, Lou. Oh, that's a fact. Okay, yes, sir.
Look at Dre being messy.
Yo, Dre wildin'. Hey, man.
Dre got an attitude today.
Hey, real quick. I know we're getting ready to start, but I do see a comment, right, that we got to highlight. Real quick.
What happened?
Mama Lou has made more appearances to the show than Alex has. Hey, that's a fact. Now that's that's a fact.
We gotta call a spade a spade.
We gotta call a spade a spade. Hey, Mama Lou has made more appearances than Alex, man. Shout out to my guy Alex, man.
Yes, sir.
That's crazy. Are y'all ready? Because I got questions.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay. So Armstead thinks that we're perfect. I mean, he literally said on his YouTube channel, well, kind of just claims that nothing is wrong with this team. He claimed that we just, I guess, are perfect in his eyes. I don't see what vision he's got, because apparently I thought my vision was bad, but apparently his is a lot different than mine. So how do y'all feel about that? I feel like I want to start with Lou first, because I just want him.
No, I want to take it. Well,
look at my mama. Look at my mama being nice to Jess. Look at that, Jess. Look at my mama.
Hi, Mama Lou.
Nah. Go ahead, Tone. Take off. You got it.
Wait. Welcome, Jess. If Tony and my handsome son has you as a co-host, then I know you're good. Welcome to the team.
Thank you.
You might not be a good judgment. You know what? Let me stop.
You know what? So just approve the PTO and move on.
What I do want to say is, listen. Lou, I know she wanted you to go first, but nah, bro. This man, if you watch I watched the whole thing. Unfortunately, I watched the whole thing. I know you probably cut it off halfway, Lou. I watched the whole thing, and he said, "Yo, he made Cam good." Look like an all-star. He said, bro. He said, Daniel, James. Oh God, dog it, James. James Daniels. He said James Daniel. I'm like, that was his first star. He said Myers. Now Myers has looked good, right? He has looked good, but he was saying he looks like he could be a potential all-star, or something like that. And I was like, what? Right? He said Storm Duck has the ability to be, I see the ability to be one of the top corners in the game, right? And listen, I get it, right? You was out there with the practice. You want to point out the positives, but I think for me, at least for me, I can't take you serious if you can't be honest, 100% honest. Because everyone could go out there and point out good, this good, he did this good, he did that good. He went so far as to bring up Darren Waller, right? And you want to know what he praised for? I'll give you the chat. I'll give y'all a guess of what he gave him praise for. Y'all think he gave him praise about his rehab? Being in shape? He gave him praise for celebrating whenever the offense made a completion. This was a good sign that Dan Water was ready to play football, that he got his love back in football. That what in the great words of my co-host here, what I'm supposed to do with that? what can I he's ready to play football because he not a clap and get hype when he was like every time he make a play, he couldn't contain himself. He had to celebrate. But what we talking about here? So you mean you went out there, right, to gather information about the team and say what's really going on with the Dolphins, right? Because this is what you was talking about. And when you broke down everyone, what are we talking about? Nothing to improve upon, right? I was looking for some in-depth details on Patrick Paul, Jonas Savannah, right? But he didn't even do that. He didn't give us the what he seen good with the techniques, what they could work on, and what he saw him improve upon. He did say Patrick Paul looked like he belongs and that he thinks Chris Grier did a great job with bringing Patrick Paul in, and he sees the improvement from last year to this year. But what are we doing though? He gave Water praise on his. Yes, he did. His feature that they did a track. Which, hey, listen, plug your track. No, I ain't gonna hate on that. But come on, man. At least for me, if I'm a player, right? I'm a person or a fan looking for content, and I go and I'm searching for content on my team, right? We have, and Lou, Jess, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but we have enough channels that see the perfect in the Dolphins. We have enough channels that has nothing but good things to say about this team. The respect that I have for players and former players or people that been on the field because they have a different outlook. Like you in the trenches. It's honest. I was looking for some honest criticism or critiques or at least evaluations. Right? Everything he said. The worst thing he said about the Miami Dolphins is, just so y'all know, and y'all don't say I'm a homer, right? I think Baltimore Ravens is going to win the AFC conference and they're going to make it to the Super Bowl. And in Detroit, in the NFC, I got Detroit, right? That's how he cleaned up, or he perfect. Not even. That's how he tried to make him not seem like a homer by saying he got the Baltimore Ravens winning the AFC conference because he couldn't make it. He couldn't bring himself build up enough courage, or I ain't gonna say courage, but he couldn't bring himself to say anything negative about the team, or at least say what they can improve. Listen, hey Lou, do you think there's any team in the league that have nothing they can improve on?
No, that team doesn't exist. No.
So when I'm looking at it from a player standpoint, you don't got. It's not like you don't got to throw people under the bus, right? You can say, you know what? I seen maybe they could work on some in the zone coverage. They look better in man coverage, like how I do. Hey, listen, they look better in man coverage than zone coverage. They still have work to do. His footwork, he's getting better at his footwork. He might have to get out of his. Stay low in his stance. Don't lose his leverage so early. But the transition from the improvement from last year to this year is tremendous. I could take that type of take. And respect it, but I can't. He went by player by player by player by player, one by one, and not one thing that they need to improve on. It was all good things, and I'm sorry, bro. I don't think I could take something like that serious. That we don't have. We can't improve on nothing. But that's how.
Well, Tone, Jess. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch the interview. I seen bits and clips, and I've heard people highlight and talk about it, and this, that, and the third. And my conclusion of all that is, y'all remember when he was like getting ready to retire, and we got the narrative or the word that he gave all that money back to Miami. You remember that?
Yeah.
The way he was talking, no, he got that money.
He got paid.
No. Hey, Tone, we were bamboozled. We were lied to.
Swindled.
We were hoodwinked and swindled. That man got every last dollar that the Dolphins owed him the way he talked about that team.
Oh, my God.
What are we talking about here, Tone? This man, again, y'all know what I be saying. They're my favorite line. This man basically told you he went to training camp. He was standing there. A player next to him farted, and he told that player, "Don't worry, it smells like roses." That's what he told y'all.
Oh,
like,
God.
bro, what are we doing here? Again, bro, y'all know how we get down over here at the Blitz Pickup, man. If you want fluff, if you want to be lied to, this, that, and the third, go find someone else to do it. But that's why I respect Tony. That's why I respect Jess. And I know I damn well respect myself. You are not going to get that here. Bro, can we stop with the damn Tyreek Armstead and what he said? Bro, what he said was nothing but fluff. And again, being an ex-player of the team, all he told you was the sky ain't falling, which again, he was here for 3 years, no playoff wins, no division titles. We had problems when he was here. It's hard for me to understand. He's gone now, and now all those problems are gone. Is he basically telling you he was the problem? Because he's out of the building now, and now we don't have no problems? Because when you were here, there was problems, right? All I'm saying, bro, this is a non-conversation for me. I know Tony gave you about 10 minutes. I'm going to give you about 2.5 because I'm done. Next topic, Jess. Bro, like, what are we talking about here?
He said, Mike Best said, Tony, wonder if you guys saw Fitz interview yesterday on another podcast. And if you saw him say Brian Flores is a better coordinator than head coach. No, that was on the dive bar. You can say they cool. You can say dive bar. Shout out to the dive bar. They did have Fitzpatrick on there. I actually watched a little bit of it, Mike Best. But I was watching the Teron Armstead interview at the same time. So the most I got is at the beginning of him giving them kudos of how they was able to get him on the show, but and the people that support them sending the DMs. But I didn't see that part. And if he did say that, hey, listen, that's his opinion. Brian Flores is a better coordinator than at this point. You know, he has the team that he has been a coordinator. His defense has been good, and he is been a major part of that team winning all those games this season. So, and he's part of the coaching staff that's been voted the best coaching staff in the league. So, I mean, it has some merit to it, but I still think he's a great head coach. Now he started off as a defensive coordinator, so obviously he's going to handle that with less responsibilities. It's easier. So going down from a head coach and just strictly focusing on defense, we know he was going to get that up to par. But I'm not going to take away nothing. I think he was a damn good head coach, and the job he did his first year he worked wonders. So hey, I'll leave it like that.
Well, again, just so I can address that same question, because Mike Best asked Tony, but I guess I'm top liver up here. The fact of the matter is, shout out to the dive bar, right? Shout out to them gentlemen. Ryan Fitzpatrick, and again, I didn't watch that interview neither. Supposedly by Mike Best, Ryan Fitzpatrick said Brian Flores is a better coordinator than head coach. Cool. That's his opinion. Tony told you that. I would agree with that. I'll give you my opinion. I think Mike McDaniel is a better coordinator than head coach. I also think Brian Flores is a better head coach than Mike McDaniel is.
Yep.
There we go. So since we value so many opinions out here, Tyreek Armstead's opinion, Ryan Fitzpatrick's opinion, hopefully y'all value my opinion. Brian Flores was right about this football team. He was right about the quarterback. He was right about the front office. He was right about a lot of things.
Yep.
There you go. There's my answer. Short and sweet. We can get it in.
I guess in words of Lou, yeah, we ready.
He said he was going to be short and sweet, so we left it at that. All right, so this one I expect y'all to, drag out a little bit. We only 19 minutes in, so I know yesterday they were saying in the chat, or not yesterday, on Monday, they were saying in the chat that they wanted y'all to go longer, but we'll drag it out.
I'm not gonna lie. You and Lou talk about short. 10 minutes and go longer. Like y'all.
Yeah.
So y'all gonna let them get away with this whole thing?
No,
I'm trying not to say nothing, but y'all just gonna let
How
them
is
get away.
he normal?
That they would have been lighting me up in the chat. Y'all two has said some of the most pause-ready things, and I ain't seen not one person in the chat say pause. Ain't no one. Nothing.
You know what though?
Now, Jess.
I know how to find parking, all right? So it don't matter.
Hey, Jess, you now you see again. I'm starting to notice a trend with Tone, right? He took some shots at me today in the Twitter space, right? He was shooting, right, Jess? Now when he was talking, right, I highlighted the comment, right? Now he didn't read that. He didn't read that comment, right? Now, Jess, I just want to know. Now, again, Jess, I got to hold you accountable. What you just said, go longer, is wild. That was wild, right? That was wild, Jess. I'm with Tone when he's right. But did Tone not say another man was clapping? Did he not say that when he?
I said, Armstead said another man was clapping.
Hey, Jess, I told you when Tony gets past 2.5 minutes, stop him. Stop him when he gets past 2.5 minutes.
Oh, hey, Sean, I'm not even putting that up. That is wild, bro. You should have paused that before you said that and didn't even say that. Golly.
I saw that somebody had put in the chat about the whole clapping thing. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna just let it go.
He knew how to clap. Sean say, Tone say he knew how to clap.
Hey, yo, man. Hey, yo.
Oh man, Mike Best say 2.5 minutes. No, that was Luke talking about 2.5 minutes. Don't put that on my name.
Oh my gosh, y'all are insane. We talk about go longer, 2.5 minutes. You're making a clap like it's a collective today. Like,
don't put that on my name. My bad. Go ahead, Jess. Boy, don't put that on my name.
Middle of the week. But never mind. I'm not gonna say that. But anyway, so joint practice matchups. We're on our way to Chicago, right? We saw some things about Reek and Waddle were hanging out together on the plane. What are you both looking forward to? Like that we get to see the guys like against another team. Like what kind of matchups are you specifically looking for or anticipating, I guess is the word I should use. I don't know, Tone, you want to go or not? Because you went first the first time.
Well, I would like to ask Lou because did you see Tyreek post a video of him and Waddle on the way to Chicago?
No, because I ignore everything that Tyreek posts.
I did not see that. No.
Dang, I was about to ask you think they working on being best friends again? you think they're working on being best friends?
I think Tyreek's asking Waddle what can he do to get on Tua's good graces. That's what I think.
So he trying to kiss the ring. I ain't say less.
He trying to kiss the ring. Yeah.
Hey, listen, the Tua out here turning heads. Holding people accountable.
Asking him what time he can call him.
You know what? That is a fact. Hey, obviously we've been, well, at least I have, right? I've been praising Patrick Paul all training camp. This is, I would say, the first real test because it's competition, opposing team competition. This is not friendly fire. This is you're going to go against another team. Let's see how you handle yourself against the other guys. So this is I'm gonna grade this or critique this or evaluate this out. I want to say more or put a little bit more emphasis on these type of practices than I am on our practices because it's team on team. They don't really for the most part it's scripted, so what he's gonna do. He knows you're gonna do. Y'all just working on specific packages and specific skill sets. But here now, you could see how you measure up against the oppositions, and I would like to see that. Now you make a great point, Mystic. The O-line next game in Detroit, yes. That's going to be their real two test. But this one is what I would like to see. I want to see how that. I think this is going to be the first time. No, Austin Jackson's not going to be there. God dog it. I think it's going to be the first time that our projected starting lineup are all in the lineup at the same time. But okay, throw that out the window because Austin Jackson is still injured. But at least we're going to see Aaron Brewer, Jonah, Patrick Paul, and James Daniel all in the game at the same time. Let's see how those boys work out. I want to see if Tua continues his hot streak, and obviously, right, I want to see how these backup quarterbacks, and more specifically, Quinn Ewers. Quinn Ewers has been surprising me. I was, listen, I'm always tough on everyone because I don't really want. I think you got to earn your respect or earn praises like that. You're not just going to get that just because you're on the team. But I'll say he has been consistent. Like at first, he was having up practices and down practice, so he's been up and down. But 3 practices in a row, he looked very good and sharp. And also, he didn't have daunted would have been pick that our boy that been balling out, that been the Willie Gay Jr. That Willie Gay Jr. have been doing. He is I'm watching to see if he handle Chicago and have great practices the way he's been doing against our team. And we also gonna get to see is the way our offensive line look is maybe it could be if Bradley Chubb or Jalen Phillips not fully into form, which I think they are. But I'm just saying we could see if that offensive line, at least our 2 young guys, the Patrick Paul, the second-year guy, and our rookie, Jonah, let's see if what we seen in training camp is the real deal right now, at least against, Chicago. And it's not, probably the players trying to make them look better than what they actually are. So they get to work on some different things, get some game-like situations going. So, yeah, I'm excited to see majority the offensive line. Kenny Grant. I want to see if we got a Kenny Grant showing, right? I'm going to say that. No, I can ask you now. How do y'all feel about, I don't know if y'all seen the depth chart, but how y'all feel about Kenny Grant being second team?
Oh, shit. I saved it, and I didn't even get to look at it yet.
So they got Benito Jones.
That was surprising. They got
Benito Jones starting over him. So...
yeah, that was surprising.
So I'm looking forward to seeing how he performs. Maybe this a call out to him, or maybe Benito Jones has been just that good. I did say the running game, the front four, they haven't been running the ball like that as successful. So let's see. Can't wait to see Cam Smith. Cam Smith. And I'm glad you said that because now and Storm Duck. Storm Duck has been a topic of conversation as of late. So I want to secondary. Forget Storm Duck. Secondary. I changed it. So Patrick Paul is always going to be my first one that I'm going to pay attention to because he's been playing so good. So I'm going to pay attention to see if that continue. But the secondary is going to be my second because I want to know if it's as bad as people make it out to be, right? Or is the last couple practices is a sign of that secondary not being as bad as we thought. But let me read Crypto's comment before.
You ain't got to read Crypto's
comment. Sorry, I went to go find it.
First of all, Crypto said in 2023, I beat up Lewis in the Twitter space. I apologize. We good. I'm upgrading to a temporary status of a model citizen.
Oh,
and again, I just want to say for the record, in 2023, when this supposedly beating happened, he was a fascist. He was a plutocrat. And every other word, I don't want to say the orange orangutan, but he was also one of those in 2023. To get to the question though at hand, for me, Tone, the matchup that I want to see, we already know what that is, right? It's our front seven.
Mm-hmm.
It's not one like Kenny Grant, cool. I'm talking about the whole front seven. We've heard.
Yep.
Now the offense has been good, right? I'm not saying they haven't made plays. The quarterbacks, it was like 2 weeks in, nobody had thrown an interception. We get all that. But for the majority, all we've heard is the front seven has been making plays. They've been, to use the word loosely, right? Again, pause on loosely. but they've been dominant. Cool. It's kind of monotonous, though. I think I'm saying that word right. When you're seeing the same defense every day, when you're lined up against the same players every day,
Right.
you start picking up on trends, right? So it's good to see now doing battle against another team. I want to get the same if the front seven can also be dominant against another team without knowing what they're going to throw in front of you, without knowing what they're seeing. So nah, bro. Again, for me, it's that front seven. I'm looking for Zach Seiler. I'm looking for Kenny Grant. I'm looking for Chubb and Phillips, Chop Robinson, Willie Gay. You highlighted Jordan Brooks. The guys, right? Show up and show out in Chicago and put a hurting on those boys, right? Like, it's one thing to hit your brothers on a day-to-day basis. It's another thing when, and Tone, I know you'll like this, so I can end. I want to see a little chippiness. Go out there and fight a little bit. Rip off somebody's
You know what? My bad.
Yeah,
I can't believe I forgot about that part.
Well, I'm my brother's keeper, right? I'm here to help out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go out there and show a little fight, bro. Don't be pussyfooting around. Don't play nice with these guys. Go out there and show dominance, right? Show them, hey, it's a new Miami Dolphin. It's a new season in 2025, and we're here to take heads off. That's what I'm looking for specifically. If this front seven can do what we've been hearing for the first couple of weeks of training camp.
I'm interested in saying Ollie, that man could be RB3. Yes, I see they got him RB4. I'm not gonna lie, based on performance in the training camp, Jalen Wright will be RB4 and Ollie will be RB3, and I'll move Madison to RB2. Just based on performances. I want to point this out. If you go look at S. Harris had pointed this out to me. I did notice it. I didn't say nothing. But if you look at the depth chart, they got what the safety name is that's injured for the season. God dog it. But anyway, our safety, they got him out on the opposite side of Minka Fitzpatrick. They got him at the starter. He's out for the season. I don't know if he's out for the season, but I think he's out for the season. So Ashton Davis, there you go. Ashton Davis. They got him penciled in at the starter, and we know he's injured. So you could take this initial, I guess, 53-man roster, and y'all know, get ready for it. I gotta figure it out with the team. We're gonna see when we're gonna do our. Y'all know how we get down with that 53-man roster. We will be coming out with our initial 53-man roster. Hopefully this year I'm not the only one prepared with a whole. I had a whole Excel spread worksheet for y'all, and they showed up with a piece of paper. But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we get better effort this year. But yeah, we are gonna come up with our initial 53-man roster. See how we did. I think we did pretty well last year. I think we was off by like a couple players, so we didn't do bad. But before we move on, I want 53 of y'all in the building. Please hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Road to 700. Y'all got us all the way up to 615 already. So listen, to continue to support the channel, continue to share our content, continue to like, comment. Shout out to the people that come afterwards and comment afterwards to help us afterwards. I'm sorry, I keep saying words. Forgive my my country slang. The ones that come afterwards and still comment, that helps out a lot. So if y'all do have an opportunity to revisit the channel and just put in a comment, I would appreciate that. But yeah, Luke, shout out to you, man. I'm looking for a fight. Somebody fight, pushing, shoving match. Unfortunately, we have to depend on our beat writers and our beat writers alone to get what's coming. What's going on in the joint practices. But I would say, if anyone know any Chicago beat writers, right, let me know. I'll go follow them. So I want to listen to their side of the stories, and I'll be by the side of the stories, and somehow we could get at least as close to the truth as possible, because they're going to say only thing good about their side, and we're going to only say good about our side, and then we can put it together and compare notes, and then and get some real true content out here. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to if someone have a fight. Facts. Yes, it's all about mindset. Save some fight for Buffalo. Billy Batson, man, listen, man. When we see y'all week 3, bro, is it week 3 right this year? We see them. you just be ready to shoot that fake. Cause we play Buffalo before the Jets, correct? Is Buffalo on that Thursday night and then the Jets on that Monday night?
Yes.
I think
Because
so.
then we're in Carolina the week after.
Okay. All right. But yeah, man. But what you like? Who did something now?
You just said, "Oh boy," like you just.
He said it's coming after work. He said, "I didn't fight with availability." Hey, listen.
Talking about all this fighting, it might be a few people in the chat that want to fight Alex,
but not showing up. Right. That's probably why you know what I'm saying. He putting all the PTO in. Hey, I see you in there, Mystic.
The rest of us, Lou.
I see you in there, Mystic. Shout out to you for always letting them know who the chat really belong to. Appreciate you, and that space was fire. Shout out to your support for putting our title, our show in as a title. But
did you just try to sneak that in and try to be sneaky about it? Who the chat belonged to?
You ain't even. Who did he hit? Who did he say belong to?
Jess, the man been sneak dissing all day, man. The man been sneak dissing all day, Jess. I don't know what's going on with Tone, man.
I guess bringing people around the corner and talking to them ain't working. You got a different approach today.
Hey, I do want to echo the sentiment to Tone, though. I know I said it in the Twitter space. Mystic always showing love. He's been doing a great job during the days while a lot of us are at work. He's been getting us through our days. And again, he did a lot of promoting today for the show. Also, Nene as well was in there dropping the link and telling everybody about the show. So salute to everybody and special salute today for Mystic and Nene showing us love, man. Salute.
Hey, Lou, you kind of, oh, wait. This fire. This is what I was laughing at. I don't know who put that sneak dissing one up. That was kind of funny. But you say only been a subscriber.
I did, my fault. I moved it.
This sneak dissing is fire. Hey, Lou, you can elaborate? 223. What is the?
Hey, man. Again, I don't know. Listen, I thought we were in 2025. I've heard a lot of 2023 talk today, man. I don't know what's going on.
But I'm not gonna lie. This is why I only been a subscriber for 6 weeks. Haven't seen Alex.
Hey, you got to go back to the original show, man. You can find Alex there on episode 1.
Oh God! Oh my goodness! Shout out, Mark. I see you in the building, Mark. All right, Jeff. What we got? Oh, for. Oh, she on me. Hold on. Let me tell you about my wait. Yeah, I think you mean to say best friend, but we're gonna let you. Hey, David said 2023 was a great year, man. I'm sure it was. We heard about 2023 all day today. I'm trying to figure out what that means. Lou, you know what that means? 2023.
Man, well, yeah, I was shocked when I seen 2020. Man, you know what? Never mind. Nah, I don't know nothing about 2023. I have no idea about 2023.
All right, next.
I like this one for a minute.
I've been here for a while. Who's Alex? No.
Hey man, y'all shout out, man.
Hey man, got next question. Look, she want to get messy. At this point, Alex was an error he was an error.
Hey, that's crazy. Shout out to my guy Mark, by the way, man.
Yo, Mark in the business. That is
shout out to my guy Mark.
Okay, so I have a question. Well, not really a question. I just want to know you guys' opinion on this, right? In terms of Mike McDaniel and Chris Greer, if we're grading their tenures as a GM and a head coach, what grade would you give them? But before you say anything, I'm going with Lou on this one first because I feel like he's going to give Greer a solid B+. So I just want to let Lou run with it.
Hey, you know what? Can we put that poll in the chat? I see a couple of graders in the chat.
Now, Jess, I'm glad you brought me up first for this topic, right? I'm gonna go back to but Jess, you don't know me as well because I'm gonna go A- for Chris Greer, especially right, especially in the year 2023.
Stop the cap.
all I'm saying is in 2023, Chris Greer did a masterful job in 2023. What happened, Tone? I'm not allowed to bring up the 2023 roster.
Hey, you know, that was such a low-hanging fruit. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Am I not allowed to talk about the roster in 2023?
What a coincidence. That was in 2023. His first and only full season.
In 2023, Chris Grier did a masterful job. Tua stayed healthy. We had the number one offense in the league. It was great.
God.
Nah, bro, listen, again, all trolling aside, right? The fact of the matter is, I got to concede. This organization, they failed, right? They have ultimately failed. Do I think there's some good pieces here that you can build around? Absolutely, right? But there's certain things that I don't like in how they're moving, right? There has to be some kind of accountability. We all know this Tyreek Hill thing. It gets messier by the day. I don't think the organization, specifically Chris Grier and Mike McDaniel, are doing a good job of handling that. Tone, we had conversations publicly and privately about the Tua contract. Looking back at it, that was a mistake. So again, I see Nene in the chat. I would say at this point, it's an incomplete. There are things that I do like about Mike McDaniel and stuff. Again, I told you from a coaching standpoint, I think Mike McDaniel is a good coach. I just think as a leader of men, as a guy that people gravitate to and like or whatever and want to go to battle with, I think that's where his biggest lack is, right? Like he's not a galvanizer of men to where they want to go to battle for him. I use the Brian Flores example. They didn't like Brian Flores, right? Supposedly that's what everybody says, but you know what they did do for him? They played hard for him. Remember the rumor? Well, he's not talking to people in and out of the building and this, that, and the third. Well, while that was going on, they won 7 out of their last 8 games. You don't have to like somebody to show them the respect, right? So I would say, again, it's incomplete for Mike McDaniel. I'm not going to say he's been a complete failure because, you know, I think he's done a good job in certain aspects. So C plus, maybe, getting close to a B. And Chris Grier, again, bro, y'all can be in y'all's feelings if you want to or not. I would say a good B for me as well as Chris Grier, but, you know, that's just where I'm at. There's good and bad in everything.
I would say this. On this exact show, I said that and Lou, I'll ask you after this. In this exact show, I would say C minus, Grier D plus. I said that Chris Grier and Tua might be one and the same when it comes to them getting their job done. I think they're good enough to not be good enough. We was on a space earlier, and Ian made a great point. He was like, yo, listen, if he hit on Storm Duck, you know, we could forget about the Cam Smith debacle that's going on, right? That'll save his job. First thought that popped in my head was, there go another good enough.
Wait. Tone, what happened? Who? You said somebody said what in the Twitter space? Who?
Ian had said that it was, who?
Bro, Tone, I don't know if you heard me in the Twitter space earlier. I don't know. It's been happening. I'm sorry, Tone, to cut you off, but it's been happening to me all day. Why do people keep bringing up people that I don't know, bro?
I guess people with initials for names, you don't know them.
Man,
yeah.
Can y'all stop that, please?
I like that. Whoever that is fine. Good enough to not be good enough. Tony, 2025.
I just want to put the year so in 2027 we can come back to this.
Huh?
Please stop. Please keep bringing up people that I know. Please.
So what I would say is, yes, they're good enough to not be good enough, because, like I was saying, the Storm Duck could potentially make you forget about a Cam Smith, but at this point, Storm Duck is not one of them guys, and Storm Duck is not on the trajectory that we thought Cam Smith will be. But it's just enough for you to be like, oh, shucks, but Storm Duck is having a good season, right? So you will check.
First of all, see again. The only one that should be checking text threads is Jess. I leave all the text threads and DMs and stuff to Jess. Jess is our resident text and DM thread.
So
you all right with that, Jess? You good?
I'm okay with that.
Okay, all right.
So I would say that to me, it's a C minus a passing grade.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So it has to be. It has to be a D. It has to be a D plus for me.
You're giving a D to both of them?
Well, I'm giving a D to both of them. Wow. No, sir. No.
Hey, Jess. You see how I tried to get him? I tried to get him, Jess. I ain't gonna lie. I tried to get him, Jess. I ain't gonna lie. I tried to get him.
No, sir. Whoa. Mystic said technically a D plus is passing. No, well, not here. Not in the great state of Florida. So he's been graded in the state of Florida, sir. A D plus do not get you a passing grade in Florida anymore. They changed the grading scale. You have to at least get a C to have a passing grade. David, I see they killing it, right? But yeah, it has to. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because, like I say, he's good enough to be not good enough. Now he has the potential to improve his grade. And I want to make this clear. We're talking about not just this season. We're talking about his tenure so far with Mike McDaniel, right? So this is with him and Mike McDaniel. This going into year 4. So with the talent that they have, right? With the opportunities that they had, and adding in that catastrophic failure, that epic collapse, that it affected your grade tremendously, especially considering the fact that Tennessee game on Monday night at home, man, that's inexcusable, right? And now that's players, but those players are under this tenure, so they have to be graded based on how their team perform. I like the fact that they're starting to move on for players. And then, Lou, I'm sorry, but the division in the locker room. And
I'm with you. I'm with you. I said I'm with you.
And what seems to be them two not being on the same page. How many times have we said with Tua, Mike McDaniel went over on Chris Greer head. With Calais Campbell, Mike McDaniel went over Chris Greer head. I'm taking all that into consideration and said, y'all two, nah, bro. It seemed like it's not. Y'all got to get on the page, because I would say I would have given them a C plus, because they have been to the playoffs twice in a row. But this last year and that 2023 collapse, that way, you know how when we used to go to school, Lou, your classwork was probably, about, let's say 15% of the grade. Your homework was about 15% of the grade, but 40% is your test scoring.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that 40% drop, you know what I'm saying? That test scoring, they failed the test score. So that affected your grade tremendously for me. So that took that 60%. If I'm correct, I think 60% is a D, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Right.
Something like that.
So that's why I graded on that type of scale. And last but not least, because this is probably what's going to finish this show out, because we about to go crazy on this. Tyreek Hill has been late again, people. Actually, no, I'm sorry. He wasn't late today. He didn't show up for practice today. He showed up when he did show up. You know what? I have on a gray shirt and some black shorts, right? That's what Tyreek was wearing. That's what Tyreek was wearing at practice. All of a sudden, there's some undisclosed injury.
Yeah, he got the Liam Bikerberg injury.
I'm sorry. The way they're acting a fool in his locker room, and no one. See, y'all got my boy Lou fed up when he said, he has always said, no, the players need to handle that. You got Lou to the point where he was like, nah, it's at some point now, GM, y'all got to do something. Front office, y'all got to. Nah, Tua went and did what he had to do, right? Lewis gave him his credit for that. But clearly, it didn't have no effect. Now, the people that can actually do something, y'all haven't did anything. So, yes, I'm sorry. I have to give you
Now, now,
go ahead.
now, Tone, real quick, right? And this is what I don't like when we do. I'm not saying you. A lot of the things you say, I agree with, and this is why people say that I'm like flip flopping, right? But I'm not flip flopping. See, this is the problem I have, though. Look at the comment. Wait, what are we doing here, Lou? Tony, I thought you guys ain't the optimistic type. Storm Duck hasn't produced a sample size, and Cam Smith can't even fight his way into a starting spot. Until then, Greer gets an F. Okay, cool. Now, he brought up Storm Duck, and he brought up Cam Smith. Obviously, right? Storm Duck is still a question mark.
He's a Tua fan, Lou.
Right? No. But forget about it being a Tua fan. I'm sticking to the last comment. Until then, Chris Greer gets an F. Now, he brought up
Storm Duck. I see you, my boy. I'm gonna try to get that to you before I go out of town. I got you.
Absolutely. He brought up Storm Duck and he brought up Cam Smith. We can obviously say now Cam Smith is a miss, right? Absolutely, right? Storm Duck, we don't know yet. It's a wait and see. He's an undrafted player though, right? Okay, cool. This is where I don't like. You highlight two players and you talk about until then Chris Greer gets an F. Now, Tony, you were in the Twitter space with me yesterday. We were having a conversation about Devon A-Chain. Is that a hit or a miss?
That's a hit.
Cool. Let me ask you this. Who else? Zach Seiler, hit or miss?
Hit.
Jalen Waddle, hit or miss?
Hit.
Now, why is it that when we talk about grades, we bring up Cam Smith and Storm Duck? Because all I'm saying is, in these conversations, obviously you're going to have misses. Nobody in the world bats 1,000. But Tone, what do I always say? Anytime we have these type of conversations, all we do is talk about the misses. We don't talk about the hits. You see what I'm saying? So the misses are part of the evaluation, but I guess the hits are not. Because what people told me yesterday, off the rip, already Devon A-Chain is in a contract scenario right now, according to yesterday, he's worth $8 to $9 million. All I'm saying is, again, I asked you a question. You didn't. It took you 3 seconds to answer. He was a hit. So in this comment, where's the hit at? Where's the A-Chains of the world? Where's the Waddles of the world? Where's the Zach Silers of the world? All I'm saying is, bro, if we're gonna keep it 100, right? We're talking about grades. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Now, I don't even know why I'm bringing this up. Lewis named 3 players. You want me to continue? Now, Tone, I just want to ask you, do you think we will be able to name more than 3 players?
Yes.
All right, cool. So what are we talking about? I shouldn't even highlight it, Rashad. I can't say what I tell Rashad usually in the Twitter space, but what are we talking about? So you mean to tell me this whole time Chris Grier only got 3 hits? Now, Tone, who sounds like they're more in their feelings, me or a person like Rashad?
I would say he hit on Armstead, Aaron Brewer. I would say the job he did with Connor Williams. Like you could say they hit. He hit with those guys. I would say he hit with bringing in Jordan Brooks. That was a hit. So
how about Willie Gay? Is that a hit?
Willie Gay Jr. looking like it can be. We got to wait till the season start, but he's looking like he could potentially be. Yeah.
Now, Tone, this season we had on this channel and in Twitter spaces had conversations about what are we going to do with Jalen Ramsey. You know what everybody told me? He's untradeable. Look at that contract. Look at that contract. Nobody. The Dolphins messed up. Nobody will take that contract. Well, guess what Chris Grier did? He found somebody to take that contract. And you know what that team did? They gave that underwhelming player that Chris Grier got off, right? That he got off. They paid him more money, and you know what we got in return?
All-pro safety, yeah.
That's what we got.
I would say this with that Jalen Ramsey, y'all not giving him credit. Remember what he gave up to get him. And look what he got back for him. We ain't talking about that enough.
He gave up a 3rd-round pick and Hunter Long. And when he traded him out of here, he brought back an all-pro safety in Minka Fitzpatrick. I'm asking for a friend, is hit or not.
Yep. And he got what we got? We gave up a 7 and got back a 6 or something like that.
Okay, cool.
No, he did his thing. Yeah, he did. Like, there are hits that you could say. She said she name dropping and y'all missing. Wait. Who name dropping? Mystic, what's going on? Oh Lord.
I don't know.
But yeah, no, I would say that. Now the reason what Lou, I gotta ask. Matter of fact, Jess, did you hear our boy got a wait, Mystic say I'm in danger. Wait a minute, Mystic. Just really trying to take this chat over. Oh,
it is my chat. It's always been my chat.
You see how they do? You see how they do your boy when he got to put in some work? That's crazy. But Jess, I want to ask you and Lewis, right?
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden we have a phantom injury by Tyreek. What? Matter of fact, Jess, what do you think about that?
What, his fake phantom injury?
I don't know if it's fake. All I know is when Mike McDaniel addressed the media like he do every time before the practice, the injured player was Andrew Myers. Tyreek was late, and then all of a sudden didn't show up, and then all of a sudden he showed up in street clothes. So we still don't know if he's injured or not. We just know he showed up in street clothes. The reason I say a phantom injury is because Omar put on his Twitter. Now y'all take that with a grain of salt. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, but I don't think Omar would lie about nothing like this. Omar Kelly put out and said that he noticed that Tyreek took himself out of practice yesterday, and now he's a little nervous about it. So Mike Best, this better not be true. This better not be true. Poop Heart reported that it's soreness. Nothing serious on his podcast today. Yeah, I'm done, yo.
He sore from what? Taking his kids to the pool?
Not his butthole sore.
What is happening? Fucking,
I'm sorry.
Lowering his kid in the pool. Like, I'm confused. Like,
soreness.
What's happening?
Let me get this right. Soreness from a guy that has showed up late for stretching. So maybe if you stretch, you won't be sore 3 times and miss a practice. Do we even know why he missed that practice? I have no idea, huh? No reason. They didn't ask him. Don't ask, don't tell, right? And you missed for soreness. The guy that has been the most criticized about his lack of showing up to meetings, to practice on time, and you missed practice for soreness.
I'm over him. He can go. ASAP, please. I just can't.
Didn't they say they were killing narratives? Didn't they say they didn't want to be considered soft? Correct me, is missing practice for soreness, can you consider that being soft? I want to know how many players miss practice for soreness. Are we serious right now? But we supposed to take. I wonder if Tenure Armstead feel like that's a positive of the team. How many people? Oh my God! You know what? I would soreness. That's what we doing. Soreness. That everyone has so. When you late for getting a massage, right? They have massage. They have ice tub. They have ice tubs that you get in. The reason that you have the ice tub and they have the massage because everyone is sore at the practice.
I'm sorry. The chat is.
He got blocked.
CB83 came in the chat and he already got blocked. So
yo, wow. Yo, I don't know why. Listen, the chat over here is savage. Like this, don't play with this chat over here. Stop it. But at the end of the day, I can't express this enough. How bad of a look that is.
Yeah.
It was better off y'all tell us nothing. But soreness, to me, do that just listen, outside looking in, do that seem like what you call it, special privileges or special treatment?
Yes.
A player missing practice for soreness? Bro, y'all do know, right? Not Campbell. Elijah Campbell is wearing a red jersey because he's injured to not be contacted like quarterbacks. He's on the field. What's the cornerback number 45? I forgot he had the concussion. His name slipping me. It's not Adams. Is it BJ Adams? Yeah, BJ Adams. BJ Adams came back after a concussion with a red jersey on, so he won't be contacted. He was at practice. But you got your top player, was supposed to be one of your leaders, missing practice for soreness when you got these guys showing up with legit injuries. We saw Elijah Campbell get injured. We saw BJ Adams get injured. We watched this. This is a $30 million a year player. Hey, man, Omar, if you're watching this, that's probably why you didn't respond to my tweet with the slick one when I asked, did he beat you to practice? Because I was out. Did he beat you to practice today? Because I was asking for the stretch watchers. Tyreek. Tyreek with Alex at the pool. Woo!
That's good.
Hey, Tone, you want to know how I know this is another sign that he quit on the team?
How?
All right, cool. Remember a couple of days ago when we were having this same conversation about Tyreek? What did people tell us last year what he played with all year?
Injury. Listen, he played through injury the whole year.
Now, that's what people argue with us, Tone, right? He played through injury. So now this season he can't play through soreness? Now again, Tone, what am I supposed to do with that?
You know what? And I was going to troll Omar and say, let's be honest, Greek is the least of this team concerns. Let's be honest, I don't know why y'all pulled that up.
I pulled it up because that
really?
thing right there is why we get here.
That's a fact.
The least worry on his team. Woo! Let me pull one. You know what? Not even gonna say it, but I saw he say we talking about practice. You want to know who else talk about practice? Every team that won a championship.
Wow. Hey.
Every team that won a championship.
We
talked about practice.
We are the ones that are sore because he's fucking us now. Wow. Joe Riss with the comment of the night so far.
Not we.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, not me, not me, Tone and Jess, but he fucking the shit out of y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Woo! Y'all say speak for yourself, Joe. I'm sorry. There is nothing. What I'm supposed to do with that? There's nothing you could do with this type of information and think that how are you supposed to take this team serious? Now you have people in the locker room talking about it could be that he's asking for a potential trade. I'm sorry, but how your leaders are not leading by example, or your supposed leaders? Soreness. First you were dropping the kids out the pool. Now you missing practice for soreness.
Well, Tone, maybe his butt is hurt because he was dropping the kids off in the pool. Who knows?
Veteran rest day. he was the one complaining about not getting enough reps with Tua. So he's not allowed that, a veteran rep day. He complained about those. You forgot last season? You don't get no. He was supposed to be a stand-up citizen. He was supposed to do everything right. Lewis was out here saying that. Yo, listen, yeah, you have to earn that respect in the locker room. Come on. Hey, y'all don't see this? Y'all don't see the lack of respect he have? What happened, Lou?
Hey, Tom. Is there enough physical evidence to warrant Tyreek Hill wanting out of Miami? I don't know, Cat. Let me ask you a question. If you hear someone say, I'm out, I want out of Miami, what does that mean to you? What does that mean? Hey, Tone, Jess, if someone tells you, we're out, I want out of this shit, I want better for me and my family, what does that mean?
That means you don't want to be here.
Is that enough physical evidence for you?
More than enough.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Cap. I would say yes. There's enough physical evidence to know he wants out of Miami. Yes.
Wow. Yeah. Nah. I mean, you missed me with that. And see, Lou, and I said D+.
Ooh, look it. This is going to be a comment that I like. Bing bong.
Then we trade Ramsey because his attitude and behavior with the team, but Tyreek get a pass, and we trying to change the culture. FOH, that is a fact. That is a fact. But let me correct you. You remember we had that heated debate about Asante Samuel's comment? But then the player said, forget what he said. The player said, we getting players out of the building that have a problem with Mike McDaniel. And there was a certain individual that said he was scared of some players. And you got Tyreek on national TV yelling at him. And now he in the building just doing what he wants. Now, I don't know. I came up with, I had the conspiracy theory flowing earlier today in the space. And Lou, y'all heard me earlier when I said, I don't think do y'all think it's a coincidence that Greer named Tyreek as a leader and left off Tua? But Tua is the one in public calling out Tyreek about his antics. And Mike McDaniel went over Greer head to get Tua paid. I don't know. The division might go more than the locker room. We might have a little division. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and again, when you said it in the Twitter space, Tone, I didn't think of it from that perspective. But again, bro, I think I'm not going to say it's 100% factual, but yeah, there's evidence to back up what your theory is, right? I'm glad from episode 1 when I used to throw on my tinfoil hat to now you throwing on your tinfoil hat. I'm proud of you, right? But no, bro, yeah, absolutely. I think you could come up with that assumption, absolutely. And I think that is a very valid question that we should be talking about, absolutely.
Oh, see, that comment might have been a little too early. You see, y'all know all this crying sounds soft. Y'all got an issue with Tyreek and not the people who keeping him in. I just was calling that out. Bashar, you was a little premature with that comment. I was just calling that out. Actually, and I just told y'all why I gave it a D. Gave this Tenure a D because stuff like this, not handling this, having this type of issue in our locker room. And you know what, Lou? You know what I don't like, right? I hear people saying, like you saw it earlier today, he said, oh, Tyreek is the least of our problems. I hear people saying, oh, well, they got to deal with it because of how talented Tyreek is. I hear people talking about how, oh, without Tyreek Hill, is this team better or worse? It don't matter if it's better or worse. I know what is worse. It's worse for us fans have to deal with watching our team be soft. Watching our team get bullied by I ain't even gonna say nothing about his height and disrespect him, but a dude that clearly shows y'all that he don't care about y'all, that he don't respect y'all, that he really, really could give a damn if he's here or not. Because this is ridiculous to me. Culture, where's the culture change? You see, Lou, that's why we got to keep. We got to stand on principle. Don't talk about it, be about it. Don't tell me how you're going to handle it. Don't tell me what needs to be done. Don't tell me he still has work to do to earn trust. And you do this. Hey, do you think this is a step forward into earning trust, Justin Lou? Do y'all think this is a step forward?
No. No.
Since Tyreek mispractice for sort of does that make the team self? I'm just
sorry. That wasn't what I meant to click on, but yes. But no, it's not a step forward.
And again, this is what's wrong with this community. Right here. I love Tyreek for snatching the curtain off the circus.
You are the circus, my brother.
I mean, what are we talking about here? See, again,
by the comment, but
why is it I can come out and Nene knows this to be true.
That's a fact, Sean. Y'all can go ahead, Luke.
No, go ahead, Tom.
No, he put y'all can't truly change the culture till all the trash is out. That's coming from a Buffalo Bill fan.
Absolutely.
You know what? I'm sorry, Lou. You know what Buffalo Bill did with that receiver that was act like he was gonna act the fool? Got him up out the building. Said we got a quarterback that gonna show you we don't need you to win. But go ahead, Lou.
Absolutely. I was gonna say, Nene. Hopefully, Nene's still in the chat. She'll appreciate this. Me and Nene have had wars about, to use her words, Christopher Aloysius Greer III. Absolute wars me and this young lady have had, right? I can come out and say, nah, Chris Grier has blame, bro. He has fault, right? He has to be better. He has to do a better job, right? I can come out and say, you know what? Chris Grier needs to say something to Tyreek Hill or handle this situation, right? That's being objective. That's not being a fan, right? Even though I like Chris Grier, no, he has blame. He holds blame. He has fault, right? Why is it that G is still in here giving passes to Tyreek Hill for Tyreek Hill acting a goddamn fool on this team? Why can't it just be, hey, Chris Grier has blame, cool. Tua Tagovailoa has blame, cool. Mike McDaniel has blame, cool. But Tyreek has no blame? He's just pulling off the curtain? Bro, he's a problem. And this is the problem. Because, again, I say it all the time, every day when we get live on this channel. It's picking and choosing what you like and who you like and what you... Wrong is wrong and right is right. The way Tyreek Hill is acting is wrong, bro. It's wrong. Call it out. But no, you got people in this fan base, and again, G knows this. I respect G. I fuck with G. He's one of the homies. But I don't know how many times I got to tell you, G, you are dead ass wrong in this situation. And every time you come out and you write some stupid ass shit like that, it just makes you look worse and worse by the minute. That's a fact, bro.
Lewis, Tony, you know what happens, my bros? We expect for everyone to see things and have the common sense we do. Reality is most of the so-called fans are casuals. You know what, true fan? I don't know if you be in spaces, my brother. I said that, and I said this on a few episodes before. That is so true, bro. And if you want to go and put that theory to the test, I suggest you start traveling to. If you ever been to games or if you ever interacted, I'm in the city interacting with a lot of the Miami Dolphin fans, and then you go start traveling and seeing and interacting with their fan base. There might be a lot of obnoxious fan base, but at least they know what they're talking about when it comes to the sport of football. At least they're more knowledgeable fans than casual fans. Lou, you said something in the space I wanted to correct. You remember when you said when Lamar Jackson, when they failed against Tennessee, you said no one came out and complained about the offensive coordinator and the head coach or the GM. That's incorrect. I was in the space. There was a fan that came up and was lighting Todd Munchkin up. But you want to know what happened? There was, I think, 12 speakers. All 11 lit him up. The rest of the 11 lit him up with the fool, and they broke it down with how much Lamar Jackson improved when he got Todd Monken, right? And that's what we don't have in this fan base. Our fan base are divided. But when you got dumbass come up in them other spaces, the whole space will light them up because they know what they're talking about. They understand where they was like, Todd Monken didn't drop that pass. It was Andrew. And when they was like, listen to this, Lou, I'm telling you, the dude was like, well, who had him in the game? You got to blame the coaching. You say, you mean you going to blame me a coach for having the most, consistent player on the team in the game and Mark Andrews. And you going to blame a coach because he failed to catch a ball?
Facts.
That's the difference between our fan base and them. They got fans in there that say, nah, bro, you're not coming here with that foolishness because we really understand what football is.
So what you're saying is we should start taking that approach?
Well, I know you do. I know me and you do, but we don't have the full, like, it's a couple of us, but we fighting against the majority. But you go listen to, no, they ain't with that foolishness. Don't come in here and tell me that the coach that got Lamar this amount of yardage, drew up them plays. He drew up that play that get Mark Andrews wide open. But it's his fault that Mark Andrews dropped the ball?
Hey, talk to him, Tom. Talk to him.
But when we over here telling y'all, it's not Mike McDaniel's fault that they don't see Waddle or whoever running streaking. We can't say, oh, you can't. No. Now, keeping them in the building? Yes. They initially said, you talked to me when he put Mark Andrews in that place again when you got Isaiah Likely on his team. Then you say that's on the coach.
Well, again, I'm not taking, but see, that's for me, at least, that's still the wrong approach. I do have Isaiah Likely, and I love Isaiah Likely, what he brings to the team. I'm not taking Mark Andrews off the field.
No, I'm talking about next season. He was like, if he do the same mistake next time.
But again, that's what I'm saying. Because he dropped one pass, you think the following
he had a
season,
down season. Well, I would say he had a down season. Remember, I had him in fantasy.
And again, right. Okay, cool. He had a down season, but he had 8 Pro Bowl seasons before that.
Mm-hmm.
So again, because he had one drop in a big game and a bad season overall, but we're going to ignore the other 8 All-Pro and Pro Bowl seasons?
No, but if he's having another down season and you put him in that position, then you can say, but if he's not having a bad season, then I get what you're saying. You can't, right. So yeah, you got a point with that part right there. I would say that. I would say that. It's never on the coach.
Absolutely. And real quick, I just want to address my good buddy G once again, right? For this comment, the latest one. It's wrong, but he's showing us the problem, and I thank him for waking us all up. Okay, cool. Well, guess what? I've been awake. I realize the problem. Can you tell him now that we all recognize the problem, bring his ass to the meeting rooms, the practice field, and be the one to fix the goddamn problem? Hey, G, we're awake now, dog. We're all awake. You see what I'm saying? Hey, Tone, are you not awake?
Wide awake.
Hey, Jess, you awake, dog?
I'm awake.
I don't know. Hey, producer in the back, in the private chat, are you awake? How about the 43 people watching us here live? Are y'all still awake? We're all awake. We recognize the problem. What is Tyreek doing to fix the problem? He ain't doing a damn thing. You know what he's doing? He's adding on to the goddamn problem.
Part of the problem. Matter of fact, he's one of the main reasons for the problem. All right, man, listen. It's up.
Hey, yeah, hey, that's played.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. All I'm saying is, hey yo, Lou.
Ooh.
Mm, mm. Hey, Tone. Um, hey, Tone. I only have one thing for that comment, right? I only have one thing for that.
Y'all want to see a dead body?
If you know, you know.
Um,
You know, boy. That was an epic rant. I would have to say, jeez, I ain't never heard that. Hey, listen, hey man, woo. But wow. So, but what I would say but this is what I will say. Our fan base needs to be a little bit more educated. I would like to see Lou. You've been to a couple of stadiums, right? Watch games outside of different stadiums. How often do you have to see they have to put on a jumbotron to let their fans know when to be quiet when the offense is on the field?
Yeah, any game I've been to outside of Miami, I haven't really seen that take place.
You know we have to put that up there every day, every play. Y'all remember Dan Marino? I know y'all big Dan Marino fans. Isn't Dan Marino now? I've seen Peyton Manning do this a couple of times, right? But Dan Marino does this all the time. Y'all remember when he would, he's finna tell, oh, look, he needs to take a command of the fans. Y'all remember that? When they was giving him credit? Because he had to tell y'all fools to shut up on offense. Not understanding that the purpose of being quiet, the purpose of being loud when it's third down and your defense is on the field is to disrupt the timing and the hearing and throw off the offense. So you don't do that to your own offense. It's crazy. It's so bad, right? Because at some it used to be, and we know it's the Buffalo games, that 49ers game, that Dallas Cowboy game, that Minnesota game, they have a lot of fans. But you want to know when our crowd is the loudest? When our offense is on the field on third down. Because not only their fans up yelling, our fans are up yelling, trying to be louder than their fans, trying to prove how much more of a fan you are. Because you don't understand, you're not supposed to be yelling when your offense is on the line. It's on the field. Jesus Christ. I'm done. Oh, yeah, that was a kill shot. Don't come for her because she didn't send for you. That was a kill shot. Woo!
that
Yo,
revolves
my
no
goodness.
miss.
Yo, that revolver do not miss, boy. Man, that was loud. That was epic. But yeah, Lou, I ain't really too much. I know I killed it. Um, but you got anything to add? What the Tyreek thing, Lou? Because that so
No,
wow.
no, soreness. Again, bro. I don't. It is what it is, bro. Again. People have this narrative that they want to keep Tyreek or he's going to help us win this season. Again, I could care less if that's the case or not. I'm just ready to move off, bro. It is what it is. So, however we get there, whether it's Mike McDaniel, whether it's Chris Greer, whether it's someone in the locker room putting hands and feet on them, you know how I roll. It don't matter. I just want them gone, bro. It is what it is. So,
He said y'all sound defeated. I'm not gonna lie. We sound fed up and dumb and over it.
Yeah.
I think that's what it really is. It's fed up, done, and over it. Because we know. Oh, shut. I've never seen anyone get bodied like Nate did, old boy, old bit today.
The Punisher. Keep punishing these. You know what? I'll save my comment for tomorrow. But keep punishing them.
This is a great point. Lewis always bring this point up. How much did the back-to-back 1,700-yard season help us? He got to go. Just trying to figure it out. I mean, at what point do we understand it's not one player over the team? You have to understand that. I realize that. But I'm good. That's all I got. Jess, you got anything else?
I'm good.
It's 51 of y'all still in the building. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share this content. And if you weren't here from the beginning, go back and watch the show afterwards. Make sure you put your comments in there that help push us in the algorithm. If y'all not subscribed, subscribe. Get us to that 700. Road to 700 is on the way. We trying to get at the beginning of the season. Let's get us to 700 by season start, so we could do that giveaway. We will do 2 giveaways at that time. So someone please on this team better put Tyreek on that line. I guess the fight line. But Lou, you know what goes on, man. Get us up out of here, my brother.
Hey, man, it is what it is. This has been another great episode, Wednesday's episode of the Blitz Pickup. You know the guy to your left of your screen. That's my brother for life, Tony. The girl on the bottom is the great co-host and moderator of this great channel, Jess. To the producer in the back, you know who this is. It's the bully of the community. If you don't know what to do in the chat, let me help you out. That revolver goes. Bang, 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 bang.